On the 23rd of July, we had the beginning of the retrograde motion of Venus, planet of love, planet of beauty, of creativity, of pleasure, of relating in general. So what can we expect from this very precious time that will last from the 23rd of July until the 3rd of September? First, I would like to explore the Sabian symbol that is connected to the 28th degree of Leo, which is a mermaid wishes to take a human form, a human shape. So I want to explore first what it means for our creativity, because we can have a big inspiration, some big inspirations of something that we want to express in this moment. Leo is a very fertile sign of creative ideas. But it's very important that we really learn to ground these amazing aspirations that we have, these projects. It's very important that we don't slide back into the unconscious, into this non-shape situation in which it's difficult then to really bring into our daily lives all that is arriving here in our field from everywhere. So creativity is an issue very important to explore, to revisit maybe the way in which we express our creativity, the way in which we birth babies, which can be projects and new projects. But mostly this retrograde motion lasting 1 month and a half, more or less, is impacting a lot relationship and how we live love. So let's talk about the yod. The yod is a specific configuration astrologically, and that is also known as the finger of God, where we have Venus, which is at the apex of this configuration, and Venus is in aspect of quincunx with Pluto and with Neptune, which also are in sextile between them. So these planets can represent some challenges in our way to express in our Venus. So the problem with Neptune is that we can idealize too much the other. We can really struggle in seeing who the other really is and projecting onto him or onto her what we would like him or her to be. So that's the risk that brings us far from the reality. Also, it could be that there are some therapeutic kind of relationship where we want to save the other or we want to be saved by the other. So it's not an equal relationship. And on the other side, we have Pluto. Pluto, which is bringing back some very karmic and old wounds from the past, not only from our past lives, but also from our childhood, unresolved issue. So we need to go deep, to dive deep into what we really want in relationship. What is a non-negotiable aspect for us? And we really need to stick with that, because sometimes it's very difficult for us to remain faithful to our principles, to our non-negotiable aspects in a relationship. And also, what do we want? Are we really clear about what we want in a relationship? Because if we keep on attracting people that don't know what they want in a relationship, maybe it's a mirror of some unclarity that is also in our field. Sometimes it's difficult to step up and really say our truth because we are afraid of losing the other. We are afraid to remain alone. Here we are really invited to step into our truth and to be brave enough to say what we're really looking for. Venus is a planet that wants us to merge with the other, to relate. And now it wants to do that in a totally new way. So it's also very powerful to really connect with people from our place of truth, and also being able to allow our feminine energy, whether we are men or women, to be receptive and to see what is coming our way, because we can read a lot of our situation in here if you are ready to open up or not to love. And I want to say something that I think it's very important, that we could realize that maybe we suffer too much, that it was too much painful, and we don't want to open up in a new relationship. And it's okay, because we have to also respect our own timing. And this is also love. It's a kind of self-love, to really be compassionate with our closing up and say, okay, in this moment, I am aware that I'm closing up, but choosing it. I choose to close up in this moment because I'm not ready to open up again. And from this point of view, if we choose it and we consciously choose it, we cannot complain anymore that the things are not going, that we keep attracting the same stuff, that the universe is not sending me what I'm asking for. So it's reclaiming our power. What are we radiating outside? How much space is there for someone to come? So in this almost 1.5 months, we can have tremendous healing, whether we are in a relationship or whether we are beginning a new relationship. A lot of opportunities to grow, to learn a powerful lesson, to stop repeating the same patterns that we had in the past. It's a way to, in every way it will go, open up to love and make the most of this transit. So I wish you a wonderful retrograde of Venus time.